something might be missing at the box office this weekend. An audience. Erik Childress, Vice President of the Chicago Film Critics Association, is here for Movies and Money, and this week looks bleak.
Yeah, this upcoming week looks bleak. In fact, it's, this past week that we just had is going to look like gangbusters compared to what we got coming up. We had the Expendables 2 came out that led the box office, but did about $6 million less than the original opened a few years ago, and that was after they expanded their cast. So the numbers were not fantastic for them.
Also last weekend at the box office, The Bourne Legacy getting toppled by the Expendables that you just mentioned, PARANORMAN, The Campaign, and Sparkle at $11 million. So it was kind of an iffy weekend.
Kind of an iffy weekend. I mean, you had 4 movies that opened, so the audiences were split all over the place, and we're getting in that period of August where the summer is kind of ending. People are going to be starting going back to school and whatnot, so the numbers are going to be down for the next few weeks.
Is that traditional for PG and G-rated films to see a bit of a dip in the month of August?
Yeah, I mean, we looked at the numbers for the last dozen years, since back going to 2000. Movies that have G and PG movies, family movies that have opened in August, have just not really, sort of let the world on fire. The Princess Diaries movies opened very well. Freaky Friday, the remake, when Lindsay Lohan, when she was still acting, it did very well. But ever since then, the numbers, usually around 14, 15 million opening, and don't do a lot of money. And PARANORMAN, which is a fantastic family film, only opened 14 million, which is a real shame because people should go see it.
Well, people are really thinking about getting the kids back to school and shopping. There's just so much to do.
Right.
What about this weekend? I mentioned at the top that it could be not so great.
Yeah, well, you got Premium Rush, which is kind of a fun bike chase thriller, and you have this movie Hit and Run, which is a car chase movie that's not very fun at all, and The Apparition, Warner Brothers horror movie that's only opening on about 800 screens, not screening for critics, so forget about that. I wouldn't be surprised if any of these that none of these films make 10 million this weekend. I think you're going to see a very light weekend at the box office. Probably only need about 14 or 15 million to top the box office, and that'll probably be The Expendables.
And there's also an anti-Obama documentary that's starting to build a little traction.
2016, Obama's America. It's a documentary produced by Dinesh D'Souza, and it purports to sort of, tell us where we're going to be in 4 years if we elect Obama again. And it's kind of funny because, consider week to week here, day to day, we're, trying to come up with how the box office is going to perform and whatnot. And this guy's got 4 years figured out already. So, good luck with those predictions, Dinesh. But it did 1.2 million on only about 100-some screens last weekend, and it's expanding to about 900 this weekend. So I wouldn't be surprised if it creeps into the top 10. Emphasis on creep.
I love The Game Change. I thought it was so well acted.
Game Change,
about
directed,
Sarah Palin's,
directed by Jay Roach, who's got The Campaign in theaters right now with Will Ferrell. So that was a really excellent HBO film that people should seek out.
Yep, there was some good and some bad in there. Thanks for being on the show today.
Thank you.